In this video, we're going to take a look at the stroke risk factors and rurality dashboard. So to begin with, in the upper left-hand corner, we have a map of the United States where the states are shaded in different shades of blue. So those states with darker shades of blue have higher stroke rates than those in lighter shades of blue, which have lower rates of stroke. So if we put our cursor over, let's say, Illinois, we can see that in the state of Illinois, the median stroke rate is 3.6% of the population. Now off to the right here, we have a listing of all the counties in the United States, and they are listed in descending order of stroke rates. So the Greene County, Alabama has a stroke rate of 7.4%, and that's the highest in the country. Now scrolling down here, we'll see those counties that have lower stroke rates. Now you'll also notice that the counties are are color-coded here, and that's really to indicate the population types. Over here on the left side, you can see the legend where the counties in blue, those are metro counties, indicating that they have a population of 50,000 or more. Those counties in orange are non-metro cities, and they are populations between 2,500 but less than 50,000 people. And those in red are populations of less than 2,500 people. Now below this, we have our plots. So here we're taking a look at the stroke rate and some other factors, looking at high blood pressure rate, comparing that to stroke rate, high cholesterol rate, comparing that to stroke rate, premature mortality per 100,000 people, comparing that to stroke rate, and the median uninsured rate, comparing that to stroke rates. And we're doing this comparison to see if there's any correlation between there. And you can see the relative correlation that there is. Now below that, we have some race demographics and looking at stroke rates across each of these race demographics. So what we can do next is we can, this is an interactive dashboard, so we're able to then filter or decide what data we want to look at. So let's say we wanted to take a look at the state of Pennsylvania. We can see that Pennsylvania has a median stroke rate of 3.6%. So if I click on Pennsylvania, what the dashboard is going to update, and it's going to filter the data so that we're going to look at only data from the state of Pennsylvania. So here are all the counties in Pennsylvania, and it listed in descending order of stroke rates. And we can still see that there's metro and non-metro cities in there. And then the plots are filtered to include only data from Pennsylvania. So we can look at what the data looks like for the state of Pennsylvania. Now if we click on Pennsylvania again, that will refresh the dashboard to bring back data from all 50 states. And then we're able to take a look at population types as well. So we can filter the data to see only certain population types. For instance, if we wanted to see non-metro cities only, we can deselect metro and non-metro towns, and that will allow us to narrow the data to just non-metro cities. The dashboard will refresh, and now we have data on only non-metro cities, and you can see that's reflected in each of the plots. So this is data across the country, but specific to just non-metro cities. We can bring that data back to include all data again, or all population types, by clicking on all, and the dashboard will refresh, and then we're back to all 50 states and all population types. So this is the stroke risk factors and rurality dashboard.